You know that version of yourself you want to be? The one who actually finishes the project, or gets healthy, or makes that tough call? But for some reason, that version of you always seems to be stuck in tomorrow. Well, this explainer is all about closing that gap for good. It's about how you can literally force yourself to move, to turn those thoughts into things, starting the second this is over.
And it all starts right here. See, real change, it doesn't come from some rah-rah motivational speech. It starts in that quiet, deep-down moment when you finally just get sick and tired. Tired of your own excuses. Tired of breaking promises to yourself. This isn't about someone else lighting a fire under you. It's about you finally getting fed up enough to light it yourself.
So, here's our game plan. First, we're going to look those excuses right in the eye. Then, we're going to completely flip the script on what you think motivation is. After that, I'm going to give you a super simple 5-second battle plan for taking action right away. And finally, we'll talk about the ultimate prize, shifting your whole identity from a talker to a doer.
Okay, Section 1. Let's start with a feeling I bet you know all too well. It's that promise you make to yourself at night, right? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day. But then tomorrow comes, and nothing. This is the trap of inaction, and it's built on a foundation of really convincing lies we tell ourselves.
I mean, look at this. On one side, you have the excuses. And they sound so reasonable, don't they? I'm just not ready yet. I'll do it when I feel motivated. But on the other side? Well, that's the hard truth. They're not reasons. They're lies. You're not just waiting. You're quietly robbing yourself of your own future. And that magical feeling of motivation you're waiting for? Spoiler alert, it is not on its way. Does any of this hit home? This is that invisible weight you carry around, that feeling of being behind, of breaking another promise to yourself, of seeing all your amazing potential just sitting there, of waking up with that gut feeling that you could be doing more. It's exhausting just hearing your own excuses on repeat. But listen, that feeling isn't a sign you're failing. It's the alarm bell telling you it's time to change. And this is the toughest pill to swallow, but it's also the most empowering. The real problem? It isn't your crummy job or the weather or other people getting in your way. It's you. And I know that stings, but think about it. If the problem is you, that means the solution is you too. And that's where all your power lies.
So, if the problem is you, the solution has to be you too. But how? Well, it all starts by unlearning the single biggest lie we've ever been told about getting things done. This idea right here. It's the master key that unlocks everything else.
Let this sink in for a second, because it's maybe the most important rule of this whole thing. If you are sitting around waiting to feel like doing something, you are going to wait for the rest of your life. Motivation is a myth, it's unreliable, it is not the spark that starts the engine.
Because here's the secret. You don't wait for motivation, you create it. Action comes first. Action is the cause and motivation is the effect. That energy, that drive you're looking for, it's not going to find you on the couch. It's waiting for you on the other side of doing the thing you're avoiding.
So, from this moment on, let's redefine motivation. It is not some magic dust that gets you started. Motivation is the reward. It's the prize you get after you've done the hard thing you didn't feel like doing. You don't start with it, you earn it.
You know, it's the exact same thing with confidence. You think people who do amazing things just wake up feeling confident? No way. They start out unsure, maybe even scared, but they act anyway. Confidence isn't something you have, it's something you build, brick by proving to yourself you can do it.
All right, so the theory is great, but what about when that alarm goes off at 6 a.m. and your bed feels like a magnet? That's where we need a tactic. So let's get practical. Here is the in-the-moment strategy to win that war against your own hesitation.
This is your window. 5 seconds. That's all you get. From the instant you have the instinct to act on a goal, a countdown timer starts in your head. If you wait any longer than 5 seconds, your brain, with all its old habits and fears, will hit the emergency brake. It will kill the idea every single time.
So here's the play. The moment you feel that instinct to get out of bed, to speak up in a meeting, to start that email, you start counting backwards from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And when you hit 1, you physically move. This isn't just a mind game, it's a physical command. You are interrupting that hesitation loop and putting your body in charge, not your feelings.
And here's the trick to making this work. Make the first move laughably small. Our brains get paralyzed when we think about the huge goal, so don't. You're not going to start writing, you're just going to open a document and type 1 sentence. You're not going to fix your health, you're going to put on your shoes and walk for 10 minutes. Make the action so tiny that your brain doesn't even have time to argue with it.
Here's another powerful tool for you: pressure. A goal without a deadline, it's just a daydream. But the moment you set a real, non-negotiable deadline, you flip a switch in your brain. It stops seeing the task as a someday maybe and starts treating it like a right now problem. Suddenly, all those excuses get real quiet. Pressure isn't your enemy here, it's your ally.
Now, when you start winning these little 5-second battles, day after day, something incredible starts to happen. It's way bigger than just getting more stuff done. You are, quite literally, forging a new identity for yourself.
I mean, you literally shift from being one type of person to another. The talker, they wait, they plan, they need everything to be perfect, and they're constantly breaking promises to themselves. But the doer? A doer acts before they're ready. They show up even when they're tired. They stick to what they decided, and with every action they build this unshakable foundation of self-trust. And this right here is the moment of truth. This is the real test. Look, anyone can work when they feel great and inspired. Your character, your grit, that stuff is forged in the moments you absolutely do not want to do it, when every cell in your body is screaming later, and you do it anyway. So how do you become a doer? It's by doing these things over and over again. You say what you're going to do, and then you do it. No gap. You make it super easy to start. You take that one tiny step when your brain is screaming no. You build routines so you don't even have to think about it anymore. And the big one, you show up. You especially show up when you least want to. See, in the end, this isn't really about productivity hacks. It's so much deeper. Every single time you choose action over avoidance, you are building something inside yourself that no one can ever take away. You're building self-trust. You're building discipline. You're building grit. You're building the quiet, powerful confidence that comes from knowing, without a doubt, that you can count on yourself. So, I'm not going to leave you with a nice thought for tomorrow. I'm leaving you with a challenge for right now. The moment this is over, your very first 5-second battle begins. What is the one small physical action you are going to take? Don't think about it, don't plan it, just decide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.